Now time for the 7 things you'll be talking about today. Number 7.
So sad. Hamas's political leader was killed in a strike in Tehran. This marks a significant escalation in the conflict between Israel and Hamas, and that's true. They're literally bombing the Iranian capital, so that is going to be a bit of a problem here for the region. This follows the assassination of Hezbollah's top military commander in Lebanon. But understand this, it also gives the Israeli a little political capital around the globe, because Hezbollah was firing rockets across their border. Not that most of the world community care, but those who are sane. And they killed a bunch of young children on a soccer field. That's what started the firing into Hezbollah, at least the ramp up there. And all of this is connected because Iran is the bad guy.
Number 6.
Shark attacks are rare, but following a shark attack on a young girl from Mountain Brook, United States Senator Katie Britt, a Republican out of Montgomery, she has introduced Lulu's Law. Lulu, of course, is the young lady who was bitten by the shark, Lulu Griffin. Griffin's parents support this measure, highlighting the need for improved alert systems to prevent such incidents. This bill would include shark attacks and a wireless emergency alert system to swiftly inform and protect beachgoers from similar dangers. So when sharks are noted in the water, they'll text everyone and say, hey, there's some sharks in the water off of this beach. And of course, because the parents will be sitting on the beach looking at their cell phones the entire time, they'll get those messages and they'll be like, maybe I should get my kids out of the water. That's the implication here. That's what they want to do. Sounds like a completely reasonable thing to do.
Number 5.
Former Alabama State Representative John Rogers, a Democrat out of Birmingham, has found himself getting sentenced. Yep, 13 months in prison. And by the way, good on him. I'm going to be just completely honest. Good on him. This guy had a lifetime of crime that he got away with, and he got 13 months. He's an old man right now. Okay, yeah, I'll go sit in prison for 13 months for all the grifting and scheming I've done over the years. He's being ordered to repay $200,000 in misappropriated tax funds. He served 40 years representing Jefferson County and Birmingham in the Alabama legislature. He resigned as part of a plea deal in an agreement involving a kickback scheme with a youth baseball league organizer, Fred Plump. Plump would receive $400 or $400,000 in grants, half of which would go back to John Rogers.
Number 4.
When you do offensive things, people are going to criticize you. When people criticize you, if the world is working the way I remember it's been working recently, you then claim that you're getting death and rape threats without sharing or actually reporting them. You learn nothing. And French DJ Barbara Butch, because of course, right? I mean, why not? A drag queen and a DJ and all these other things, who has decided that there's a lot of people who are really mad at her because of her Paris Olympics opening ceremony bit, and now she's filed a legal complaint after receiving online abuse, including death threats, anti-Semitic, was she Jewish? Who knew? Homophobic and sexist insults. But Butch remains unapologetic and intends to prosecute her harassers, which of course she will not. And we will all move on from this here soon.
Number 3.
Jail sounds terrible. It just sounds bad. I don't think I want to go there. But 6 Alabama inmates have filed a lawsuit arguing that the prison system's punishment for not working violates the newly updated state constitution, which bans all forms of involuntary servitude. The inmates, represented by the Center for Constitutional Rights, seek an order to stop these punishments, which include loss of privileges and solitary confinement and unpaid work inside the prisons. They argue that conditions like health hazards and unsafe work environments justify their refusal, but the state argues these sanctions are part of their work release privileges. So if you want to be on work release, you have to actually go to work. If you don't go to work, then you don't get privileges. That's as simple as it is. But yeah, this lawsuit's been filed. Prison just sounds very bad.
Number 2.
State agencies are not out of the woods yet, as State Senator Chris Elliott, a Republican from Josephine, has pre-filed 2 bills. And those 2 bills basically showing these agencies, these unelected bureaucrats, all these people, that it ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. Senate Bill 5 and Senate Bill 6 will change how board members are appointed for local libraries and the Alabama Department of Archives and History as part of a never-ending battle over the LGBTQ gender race radicalism and extremism that has permeated unaccountable state bureaucracies for years. SB 6 allows the local library board members to be removed by 2/3 vote by their appointing authorities, and Senate Bill 5 allows the appointment of board vacancies in the Alabama Department of Archives and History. It moves it to the legislature and the governor. Remember, they just said to them, hey, stop doing this. And they said, nah, we're not going to do that.
Time for the number 1 thing you'll be talking about today.
Oh, slay queen. Megan Thee Stallion twerked and rallied the hotties for Harris in Atlanta in a move that multiple 60-plus-year-old television personalities declared was not weird at all, as they continue to fawn all over soon-to-be candidate for president, Vice President Kamala Harris. It was weird. Okay, if you watch it, you know this. Rolling Stone said this, quote, naturally, Megan wore a bright blue pantsuit fit for a hottie, complete with a cropped blazer and button-down, skin-tight bottoms, and a necktie to match. She took care to censor her tracks and keep the twerking modest as she and a crew of dancers burst into Girls in the Hood, her 2020 flip of an Eazy-E classic. Wow, that's really something there. And so that was the big moment. Look, this might be a high water moment for Kamala Harris. This could be it. This could be the high water moment for Kamala Harris, because this was weird. Okay, this was weird. They're running around telling people that this and that is weird. This is weird. Okay, and there's no other way to put this than this. Now, I have taken the liberty to rewrite one of Megan Thee Stallion's songs, and I was going to put a tracking beat behind it, but if I did that, all you would hear is, there's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. There's some whores in this house. And that's like, apparently okay. So I took the song Wet Ass and I changed it to Whack Ass Politicians. So that's what I did. And I don't even think it's appropriate to do here. People are shaking their head. No, don't do it. But I'm going to anyway. I just have to be completely honest with you. So I rewrote the song. Talk your bit, tell your lies, ask for a job while the media tries. You ain't never worked for no thing. DNC made up their mind before you came. See, there was a little twist on that one. These are the rhymes they make, and they're not actually rhymes. Just keep that in mind. Now rewrite her history for this whack-ass politician. Sell your soul for a piece of this whack-ass politician. Place all bets to stop Trump on this whack-ass politician. Now Kamala Harris is just some whack-ass politician. Thank you. Scene. We will return right here. Stay tuned.
Get WVNN's Dale Jackson's 7 Things You Should Be Talking About Today right in your email box every morning. Go to yellowhammernews.com and sign up today.